Annyeong, fellow army. Welcome to We Got No Jams.
Your two favorite unis here, and we are shamelessly obsessing about BTS.
Yay!
All day.
And today we also have brought Uniel. Yeah! It's finally happened. I have brought together both of my unis into one. Even though, yeah, I'm like the
It's
middle
not
person,
IRL.
right? Yeah,
But that's
we're not
happening
IRL, but we're
next
getting there.
month.
I know, for J-Hope.
Yes, Mom.
Yes, J-Hope, let's go.
I brought all my stuff to show off too, so remind me.
Excellent. Yeah, Al's been getting some swag together for us for the concert, and I'm very excited.
Oh, cannot wait.
Yeah.
Cannot wait.
Speaking of swag, let's do our fit check because we were very pleased with our outfit choices today. So for those on YouTube, here he goes. Check this out. This is my Ampo Bangpo shirt. That's right. It glows in the dark, which is really cool.
What? Oh,
Yeah,
you didn't
it's
say that
from
beforehand.
Yeah, it's from Bangtan Social Club on Instagram. Oh yeah, we got a Real Housewives of the Rap line. I love the dope hat. Is that Chimmy? Yeah, Chimmy's dope hat. That's so cute. I love it.
Courtesy of Gia. Thank you, Gia.
Yeah.
Shout out.
That was awesome. Yeah.
I know.
G is one of our listeners that sent shirts for us, these Real Housewives of the Rap
that's
line.
cool.
Mostly for
I
Jude.
really like that.
Yeah, Jude's
It was
a huge
I love Real Housewives.
Yeah.
But she sent them with a friend, and then sent this friend to scout
Vegas.
us out in Las Vegas.
To hand the
And
shirts,
met
it was
us
incredible.
In, the casino lobby to hand us this present. It was so
That is
funny.
amazing.
It was such a weird
She is the
adventure.
best.
In the moment, it didn't feel weird, but now looking back on it, it's when you repeat the words, it sounds a little crazy.
I love that. I think that is fantastic, and I need one of those shirts. So
Yes,
No problem.
That's what Army do.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Yes.
in honor of our special guest, Uni Al, being
Yep.
here with us,
And
we decided
her Armyversary, you guys. This is her Armyversary
her
month.
Armyversary.
Yeah.
Happy Armyversary. What a special time.
toddler army.
Oh, she's walking. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, we had to
running.
Yeah, we had to put covers on the plugs. So I mean, she's really cruising. We had to lock the cabinets down and everything.
She found some of the Jin songs, and so we had to keep her away from the outlet.
Yeah.
You have the little rubber edges.
Yeah.
On, the tables.
Yeah, the corner protectors.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. She's our little toddler army.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh. But yes, like you were saying, in honor of that, we are bringing back game night. I'm so excited.
I love game night.
Game nights are my favorite. I know. I feel like they're hit or miss with the listeners, but oh well. Sorry, not sorry. I love these so much.
The ones that have listened for a long time and that were there for the first game night episode and stuff. That
game nights have definitely evolved. They've gotten so much better.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, we really have. So much fun. I'm so excited. I love game time and I love making the games. That's also a favorite for me. So
yeah,
it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited.
Okay, well, you want to just get into it? We have three. We are bringing to you today 3 games. I am bringing a Would You Rather game because I like doing those. But typically I do Would You Rather over our holiday episode because I use the Hallmark Christmas synopsis to put together that game. This special occasion, I'm bringing to you a Would You Rather fanfic edition.
Oh my God.
So instead of Hallmark synopsis, I went through and I went onto AO3 and I just ranked everything. I ranked all the BTS fanfic.
Everything?
Yeah.
I'm not speaking from any knowledge, but I would imagine there's a lot.
There is a lot. There's a lot.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, I ranked it by highest kudos. Girl, I know you've been in there. Al has sent me links. And I'm like, yes, keep it coming, girl. Let's go. But yeah, so I went into AO3 went into BTS, ranked it by, like, filtered it by highest ranked kudos, which is, like, basically their version of likes on a story. So I went through and just grabbed a bunch of the synopsis, and then I also just kind of threw in a few that I personally have read. So if anyone wants a little more info on the story to make their decision, I can give you,
Drop the link in the comments.
That's right. Yeah, if anyone wants links. So the first half of this game are stories I have not read. I can't speak to them. I don't know. I mean, check out the tags yourself and see if it's what you're looking for. But I will be giving credit to the authors. So we'll do that. So hopefully, you know, if you guys are interested, you can go check it out. But the back half of this game, I definitely have read, and I will give you my my thoughts. And if you want a little extra info, you know, to make your decision. Okay? So this is basically me soft launching We Got No Jams After Dark.
Oh, I love it.
Here we go. I really have, yeah.
She's been trying to get this launched for the longest time, and I mainly just want to launch it so I can do my like late night radio DJ voice. I'm so excited for that. I can't wait.
I know.
Let's get this preview. I want to hear the late night, the late night voice.
So we got no jams after dark. It's your rockin' DJ here, smooth talking and lip locking Jude.
I love it. It's like ASMR. I got like head tingles. That was awesome.
The answering machine in the 90s. My sister and I used to play radio DJ all the time.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, so let us know if you're really enjoying this content, because we'll definitely launch We Got No Jams After Dark, because I seriously wanted to forever.
We'll put a poll on this episode.
Yes! Who wants We Got No Jams After Dark? It's a little sampling, okay? A little teaser. Okay.
Yes, I know one guest that would love it. Lee already. I know.
We could have him on as a guest. It'd be incredible.
Absolutely.
Okay. But anywho, okay, so what we're going to do, I'm just going to go back and forth, okay? So you each get a turn. You each get four. Four, like, would you rather. Basically, I guess it's just would you rather read them. I didn't really flip them. In our Hallmark edition, I put you in the story. In this one, I didn't. I'm just reading you the synopsis, and you can kind of pick which one would you rather read. Okay, here we go.
Way less tough.
I know.
I'll tell you, there have been some real Sophie's choices in there.
It's so true. I know.
I've played these games before. You know?
That's right. Okay, here we go. Also, yeah, I will also share on a personal note, I have bookmarked a lot of these because I will be reading them. Okay, so here we go. First up. Who wants to go first? Maybe like, you want to rock, paper, scissors? You want to...
Guest honor.
I love that. You're a gentle lady. I love it. Okay, here you go, Elle. Are you ready? I'm going to present to you two fanfics, and you get to choose would you rather. The first one being The Songbird and the Sea by Maya Archives. I'm going to butcher all of the author names, just so you know. Maya Archives. In a world where dominance of the sea is an endless battle between pirates and mariners, Park Jimin... Don't laugh while... Okay. Okay. Let me start over. In a world where dominance of the sea is an endless battle between pirates and mariners, Park Jimin is content living in his little village on a small, uninteresting island by the eastern mainland. He wants nothing to do with the bloodshed of good and evil, the heartless killing of both innocents and condemned, the constant establishment and disruption of order. What he wants is peace, to live his life in the same town he was born in, to spend his days in the beautiful forest, and to use the powers of his blessed rune to nurture the home he loves so dearly. But when his island is attacked by pirates, Jimin will have no other choice than to do as they command and leave all thoughts of peace behind in favor of boarding the August, a pirate ship captained by the infamous Min Yoongi, Black Fox of the East. So that's your first story. So would you rather read that or Fever Started Long Ago by The Stars Above? Where there is love, there is warmth. Where there is honesty, there is relief. In which Taeyong eats a magical fortune cookie and wakes up physically dependent on Jungkook's body heat. Magical fortune cookie. Love it. Love it. Yeah. They both sounded credible, and I definitely bookmarked both of them, so I'm very excited.
Honestly, the pirate one, this like the setup to the synopsis is actually kind of intriguing.
Right? They did a good job.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
It's like pretty detailed. It gets your interest, and also Yoongi as a pirate captain.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely. With his long hair, because I'm obviously the version we're gonna have in this is gonna be man bun Yoongi, obviously.
Yeah.
So yes, but I do
with like the scar on
respect.
His eye.
Oh my gosh, yes. But I respect your choice. You have chosen Forever started long ago. Excellent. All right, next up we got Jude. Here we are. Your first story is conflicting arrangement. This one actually is more of a snippet of story, not a synopsis necessarily. Okay. Conflicting arrangement by Pretty Boy Killer. Absolutely not, Yoongi deadpanned. Namjoona, I value as a friend. Oh, also, by the way, this will be rated R. If, like, explicit. This episode will be explicit. If that, we didn't say that at the start, but I'm about to be saying something. I guess disclaimer. Absolutely not, Yoongi deadpanned. Namjoona, I value you as a friend, and I think I'd even go as far as to say that you're my best friend, but absolutely fucking not. You owe me, Namjoon pleaded. Come on, Yoongi, it's not a big deal. Your boyfriend's best friend's best friend needs a fake boyfriend to come out to his family this Chuseok, all the way in Busan. Yoongi replied dryly without pause, making Namjoon wince. He flipped a page of his textbook, picking up his highlighter. Not a big deal, Namjoon. Amazing. That's your snippet. Okay? So this is like an arranged boyfriend thing. Fake boyfriend.
Got it.
There are so many good fake boyfriend
you know I love a fake boyfriend trope.
Yes, there's so many good ones. I have another one in the my I've read section, which I'm very excited to get to, but this one is a Yoongi Namjoon fake boyfriend trope setup. Okay? So, would you rather read that or A Gilded World by Smiles? Jun Seokjin has exactly 4 weeks to stop the impending engagement of his younger brother, doomed to a loveless marriage. The only way to stop it is to make a better match, more advantageous, more lucrative for the Jun family. It's impossible. It's his only option. Min Yoongi does not want, will never ever even consider marriage. It's not in the cards. He's stubborn enough to achieve the total ban on marriage talks. Except maybe his grandmother is a little more stubborn than he is, and maybe she's determined to see him march down the aisle. The Chaebol arranged marriage AU that exactly 1.5 people asked for. That's like a little snippet from the author, okay, which I think is so funny. So another sort of arranged thing, but this one's like more like well-to-do family. And to save his brother, he, as the older one, has to like figure out something to save kind of his brother, and so he goes to Yoongi.
I'm gonna go with fake boyfriends.
Okay, love it. Conflicting arrangement.
We'll see, and
I love it.
It's like the real Housewives of Rapline. Like, it's perfect.
Love it. Respect the choice. Okay, next up. We have Drop Like Confetti by Annie V. Park Jimin is hell-bent on celebrating a breakup with his cheating ex while juggling his final semester at university. What he didn't expect was a one-night stand with Jung Jung-kook, a successful CEO much older than Jimin with no interest in a relationship but much to offer. Or Falling for You Again by Rose Gold 715. Jungkook loses all memory of the last 5 years of his life, and Jimin is scared he will never love him again. Yes, that one's a little shorter one, but the premise, you get the premise. So
yeah. Oh, I do like a good amnesia storyline.
Yeah, so, they have to reconnect. And,
yeah.
Falling for You Again.
I think I'd go for that one. Yeah.
All right, I love it. Respect the choice. Okay, here we go. about the second one. Okay, I'll get through this first one easily enough, but the second one's pretty lengthy. Okay, here we go. For you, Jude.
I'm ready.
Petals and Ink by Sugar and Mint. Jimin likes his new street, his new apartment, and his new flower shop. Business is picking up, his days are filled with sunshine and delicious muffins, and it seems as though overall he has nothing to worry about. Except that, well, his new neighbors seem to be a little strange, which is okay since Jimin is a little strange too. That's the snippet, but the premise of the story is Jimin is like this floral shop owner, Petals, and Ink is that Suga is a tattoo artist and he's got a parlor like next door as well. I had to like dig in a little bit to the tags and stuff to see a little more detail there. So say, yeah, Jimin and Menyungi fanfic. Or this first sentence is wild. Okay. Maps to You by Anti-King. There is a dick on his face. There is a big, bold dick drawn onto his face in black permanent marker. And though Jungkook scrubs and scrubs and scrubs until his forehead is red, he only succeeds in smudging it around. He pumps a fistful of soap onto the towel and renews his efforts with twice the vigor. He has Hagwon later today, and he'd rather step on Legos than go there like this. Maybe, he thinks, pausing for a second, to examine the state of the dick, his parents will allow him to skip just this once. Does this count as a medical emergency? He's not sure, but his hands are shaky and the towel is shaky, and he's growing more panicked by the second because it won't come off. He's gonna die. He's gonna die of public humiliation in front of everyone, and then he's gonna come back to life and kill his soulmate, because who draws a dick on their forehead knowing full well that it'll show up on someone else too? So this is a V Jungkook, and so the soulmate is V, who they were making out and also has drawn on his face. So those are your options. Those are your two. Petals and Ink or Maps to You.
Okay, I'm going to pick the second one. Not because it's on theme for it being gay, but because I have a natural aversion to male tattoo artists, and I cannot have Suga be that. I will lose my bias, and I can't lose my streak. I've been very strong with him as my number one.
That's true.
If I
That's
think
true.
of him as a tattoo artist that's got like a big old ego and thinks like he got a god complex, I will be a little bit annoyed. So I probably wouldn't read that one.
Okay, fair enough. I love it. Get yourself a good Tay Cook. Yeah, a good Tay Cook fanfic here for you.
I'd rather have like Tay Cook in Super Bad is what it sounds like.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, next up. I like how desperate you seem in the way you look at me by Fatal. Packs merge all the time. It's survival. Jimin knows that, but what he's not prepared for is the attention he's getting from a certain Jungkook, the alpha's son. This is the only one of this type I put in here. This is also a very common fanfic, which is this like werewolf pack, like omegas and alphas and all this stuff. They are like probably the top 30 stories, like at least 10.
I have to filter those out.
At least 10. This is not my preferred genre, but it is so popular, super popular, and I love it for people that like enjoy this style. So I had to include it because I mean it's it's pretty common. Right. I did not include a vampire one either. That one, not as common as these werewolf ones, but you will. Yeah, they're not. There are a bunch in there, not quite as popular. I don't think as like the werewolf one, so I didn't include it. But yeah, so you got your werewolf one here. Or then there's The Landing by Charlena. The thing about figure skating is that it's the most brutal sport disguised as something incredibly beautiful to look at. Something elegant and frail, just like Kim Taeyang. This is another Tay Cook.
Okay. All right.
So those are your two options. You got a Jimin Jungkook or a Tay Cook.
I'll probably have to go Tay Cook just because the whole, I don't know, not really an omega
Can't do the
verse.
werewolf thing.
Can't do the wolf thing. I know,
Me
but
Mm,
we'll talk about what I know. I've been.
Don't worry, Al. We'll shelter each other from the Twilighters that'll come after us.
Yeah.
We'll run for cover.
I think that's the thing. It's like I was never into Twilight, and so I feel like there's like that, I don't know, it's the vampire werewolf like thing. It's just not, yeah,
Yeah,
doesn't
for
do it
real.
for me.
I'm the same exact way.
But I'll take the
Sarah's
Taekook
like,
ice
okay,
skating.
well then I will read all the werewolf stuff myself.
that's totally fine. That's for me then. Got it. No, I actually prefer, I lean more towards the vampire stuff, to be honest, because I love Anne Rice, and I have definitely watched, I have not watched the new Interview with the Vampire season. I watched Katya and Trixie cover it on Queens Like to Watch those, so I feel like I've watched it and I'm good. But of the two, between the two, I kind of actually like lean a little bit more towards. Oh, and I read Anita Blake, which was when I was like in middle school into high school. It's a huge series by Laurel K. Hamilton, and the main character is Anita Blake, and she's like a federal agent, but she's also like an executioner, like a vampire hunter essentially. So I definitely read all those too. So yeah, I'll take all the vampire stuff. Don't worry.
All right, I'll let you have it.
I'll
We won't fight you.
Thank you.
I'll save this for you when I come
Appreciate
across
it.
them.
Send it my way. Okay, next up. Here we go. This one's for Jude. Up We Go by Oh Hey Tay. If you're a witch that works with plants, then why are all of yours dead? That can't be good for business. The room dims again, and Jimin lifts a hand to flip off the ceiling light. Taeyang knows he's sad, and that's why the shop darkens, and he shouldn't find it funny, but he can't help it, because this is ridiculous. The good kind of ridiculous. The amazing kind. Or in parentheses, Taeyang has a green thumb, Jimin runs a magical store, and Yoongi can kind of see dead people. Or Folded Up Like Origami by Annie V. Park Jimin graces catwalks and centerfolds at an explosive rate, and the sudden worldwide fame is overwhelming. Then he meets pro gamer Jung-Cha Cook, a reclusive genius who's grappling with worldwide fame on a different scale. Those are your two options.
I'm gonna go with the first one. I don't remember what it was called, but it sounded like The Sixth Sense meets Little Shop of Horrors. So
Yeah, I love it. Yep, it's titled Up We Go. Excellent.
Up we go.
Up we go.
I'll read that one.
I love it. Okay,
That's funny.
you each have one more left of ones that I have not read, and then we'll get into the ones that I've read. Okay, here we go. Next up, for Al. Teach Me How to Pray, How to Say Your Name by My Hope. It's so unfair, Jimin continues to rant, frowning at the Nutella on his toast. You stupid... Oh, I lied. There's one more real one. Sorry, I forgot. It's the second sentence paragraph that really got me. So, actually, I'm just going to go to the second paragraph because it's just introducing essentially that they're alphas or whatever. But basically, Jimin's like... He gets up to get the jam from the cabinet as he rants on. I'm about to be 24 soon. I want a mate anyway. Maybe I should accept Minjae's offer for a date. He's cute anyway. I'll get less heat. I'll have someone to help me through, like, my mating season or whatever. Blah. Jimin stops his rant in the middle of the sentence when he turns around with the jam in his hand and finds Jungkook standing right in front of him. Jungkook scowls at him for a second, takes the jam out of his hand and places it on the counter. Jimin lets him, too stunned by his sudden appearance and the notable change in his demeanor. Jungkook gathers Jimin in his arms then, leaning down and pressing his nose right on Jimin's neck. Jimin's breath stutters, eyes fluttering shut, and he gives in without a second thought. Or...
After dark. That's after dark stuff.
Yeah. That second paragraph got me. I was like, all right, I'll throw this in here. Or You Need a North Star by Desperately Obsessional. This was, okay, I'm going to read it to you. I've not actually read a science fic, or a fanfic like this before, and it is science fiction. And so I'm, intrigued, so I did bookmark this, but I've not read anything like this, so I'm very curious. You Need a North Star. Bangtown were the crowned set of 6 elite sentinels, Second only to the crown, they were the heads of planet Terra's military, wielding a military with hundreds of thousands of spaceships as they wished. They were called generals, but they were so much more than that. They were astrophysicists, engineers, politicians, scientists, diplomats. Formed by the bleeding edge of genetic modification, Bangtan were practically unstoppable. While they were almost superhuman, their guides were most definitely not. Bangtan burned through guides like cigarettes. No one ever lasted longer than a year, becoming sickly ill and passing away soon after. Cadet Jung Cook is the exception. So this one was like really interesting, and it's giving me Harlem vibes too, because
Yeah.
I think it's him as the cadet, and then the rest of Bangtan as these sentinels. So like a sci-fi Harlem fanfic. I'm like, I'll read it.
Yeah, I read that. I tend to like a lot of like sci-fi stuff. It's given a little like sort of, I don't know, maybe even like a Dune, Ender's Gamey kind of.
I was kind of
sort
getting
of
Ender's
that
Game a little.
genre. A little bit. Sure.
I love
Count
that.
me in.
Okay. All right. We'll be texting each other later. Be like, did you start reading North Star yet? Oh my gosh, the Sentinels are so crazy. Okay, last one that I have not read. This one's for you, Jude. Housekeeping by Arrow BB? I don't know. University student and aspiring artist Jungkook, hoping to make a little extra cash over the summer before his senior year, applies for a job as a live-in housekeeper and cook. Oh, sorry, I had a burp. He was definitely not the seltzer. He was definitely not expecting to find himself living in a beautiful mansion with 6 hot millionaires. Another Harlem one. Or Take Me Out, The Date Way or the Assassination Way by Frutily. And this reads like a group chat. So I'm going to read off this as if we're reading like a group chat. Jimin. Nope, sorry. Yoongi, 758. I'm ready to drop dead. Jimin, 759. Relatable. Jin, 759. You say that at least 3 times a week. Namjoon, 759. Is this about the guy you keep running into? Tae, 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. What guy? Exclamation. Are you keeping tea for me? Jin, 801. There's a mysterious hot guy on campus that Yoongi keeps running into, like damn romantic drama, but every time they meet, he ends up nearly killing Yoongi. Tae, 801. Kinky. So that is your options.
I don't know. I guess the first one.
I love it. I also bookmarked that, so I'm right there with you.
I was gonna say, probably read both of those.
Mm-hmm. I do like these kind of like slice of life ones. I'm a big fan. If it's like I'm in a university and I've like met the hot like college student, you know, blah blah blah, and it's like this whole thing, I'm here for it. Okay, last round. We're kicking off into ones that I have read. So if you have follow-up questions, I can tell you a little bit more about the story. Okay, here we go. First one's for you, Al. I actually have sent you some of these, so I don't know if you've read them yet. But here we go.
I'll let you know.
Okay. Writer's Block by Tangerine and Suga. You always call him when you're having writer's block, but he always calls you when you need someone. It's a game you've both played for years. It's always just easy when you stick to the rules of the game. Or Reading Between the Lines by Anonymous. You're an art student beginning your final year at university, and the assigned partner for your thesis project, much to your dismay, it's Jung Cook. You don't like him, he doesn't seem to try very hard, and besides, he's on their soccer team, and you don't really get along with athletes. Thanks to a lack of available models and a shortage of studio space, you end up spending a large portion of your semester locked in a tiny closet with Jung Cook, where you eventually discover he's nothing at all like you originally thought.
I think I'm going to go with the first one,
Okay.
only because I have found I'm not so much a fan of like the putting yourself in the story versions.
These both are.
I'm much more of a,
Yeah.
I mean, I could work with
You,
it.
you like to watch? I like to observe.
I like to just be a little.
I love it. so funny. I like both. I do probably I probably lean a little bit more towards like I am as the reader being involved in this relationship. So, and as a spoiler for the rest of this game, you're gonna a lot of these are you perspective, but I love that. Yeah, the first one, Writer's Block. Between the two, I actually really like the storyline better for reading between the lines. I did not like the so reading between the lines, the initial probably couple chapters, I'm not a big fan of like how you as like the character is kind of, I mean, she's kind of bitchy, honestly. Like she's just, but there's a lot of character growth in like the being locked in that closet with Jungkook. Like you're like an abstract artist and he's like a sketch, like he's like a graphic like kind of sketch artist, and so I don't know, there were some really good scenes and I actually like the storyline better. Writer's Block I liked because I'm here for like a Yoongi fanfic. I also lean towards those. This one is way smutty, like super smutty, so if you're looking for just like getting into like literally the chapter 1 opens on some like the first line, you're just like, well, I know what I'm reading tonight, let's go. So just be advised.
Is it worse than that? Like he had a dick on his face? Is it like different?
There might be no markers involved in this one. Yeah, no
Same
markers.
idea.
Same idea. No markers for this one. Yeah, so if you're looking for a little bit more story, read between the lines. If you want just like in it, let's go, Writer's Block for sure. Okay, next up, this one's for Jude. Okay. All right, Just Friends by Liv Hart. And I've actually read a bunch of Liv Hart's fanfic. They're really good, so go check this person out. Hosek was sure of his feelings from the moment he met you, but his struggle between cherishing the relationship he already had with you and the relationship he actually craved for was more than he bargained. Content with only living in little pockets of moments with his heart out on his sleeve. Sorry, I'm burping. Hosek thought it'd be enough until one particular moment threatened to change it all, and Hosek has to find it in himself to get you back. Or some assembly required by Deep Slow Panic. He already thinks you're cute. You could offer some in-home support. That's not, tell him you're good with your hands. Hosek interrupts. That you know how to handle yourself around big, heavy power tools. He wiggles his eyebrows. That doesn't even sound sexy, Yoongi hopes. It maybe sounds a little sexy. I'm already blurring the lines of what my actual job is. I can't just offer to go over there and build his furniture, says you, Hosek argues. In parentheses, 5 times IKEA worker Yoongi helps Namjoon fix his furniture, and 1 time he offers more hands-on assistance.
Oh boy, I'm gonna go with the first one. And
good choice.
You will be Sarah, because I
Thank
can't.
you.
It's my bias-in-law.
I know. I appreciate that. The second one is, I think it's just like one chapter. It's like a one shot. It actually is very well written. It's cute. It is pretty smutty. Love it. The first one, Just Friends, is actually like pretty long, and J-Hope is an idol, and you're like on the staff, and so you guys like, that's kind of what's holding you back, is like from taking it one step further, is because like you'd have to hide it and all these things, but you've been friends for a long time. And the moment that threatened to change it all is that you are in a hotel with like, you're on tour or whatever, and you're in the hotel, and all the other members are out for dinner. You go over and you knock on his door to like hand him the schedule for the next day, but he just like snaps and he grabs you and he takes you into his room, and you're just like, okay. So that is the moment that changed it all. And then it gets too angsty, I will say. It's super angsty. Like after that, it's just like, oh, what have I done? Like, oh my gosh, oh, we've crossed this line, we've crossed this boundary, how am I ever gonna blah blah. So it's like really angsty, so just get through that, and then you like figure it out, and then there's like a little more like, you know, smutty moments at the end, and then, I mean, so it's definitely worth the read. It's just like a touch too angsty for me after you like get it on with J-Hope, and I'm like, I just like don't need all this trauma. Like, just let me be in this hotel room with J-Hope. That's all I needed. Thank you. But yeah, so both of those were really good. Okay, next up, we're back to, you each have one left, okay? So Al, Wrapped Up in Clover by Boy with Min. I do have kind of a weird question. I'm right in assuming we're not actually getting married, right? What? No, of course not. Of course we're not. We're ending this thing before it gets to that point. Or, in parentheses, Jimin panics and tells his very rich family that Yoongi is his fiancé when in reality they're colleagues who despise each other, except for the part where they are definitely about to sleep together. Or All That Holly Jolly Shit by Daeshita Tamik? You haven't seen or heard from Yoongi since he broke your heart 5 years ago, laying out a logical list of reasons why you're better off breaking up. When a Christmas Eve blizzard traps you together for the night, you have no choice but to examine how a few of those reasons are still true. And if they're not, where does that leave you? Warning, man bun Yoongi. Yes, that is a warning. Which is funny because this is
the warning on that.
Yeah. And this is actually very similar to a Hallmark synopsis scenario I gave Jude earlier this year, but I was like, we're still gonna. There was like, as you can tell, there was like over the holidays, I was trying to find holiday themed fanfic. So this is one of them.
Like a theme.
Yeah, that was one of them. So yeah,
I don't know.
Wrapped Up in Clover, all that holly jolly shit.
I think probably the first one, because I'm always down for like a enemies that are like people that don't like each other but like secretly in love and sort of, or they be enemies to lovers trope.
Yes.
Yeah, Dawson or Pacey and Joey, like on Dawson's Creek. Yeah, exactly. When they hate each other at first, but then the intention is actually like what draws them to each other.
Yeah.
I love it too.
It's giving like, oh no, there's only one hotel room left and there's only one bed. I guess we'll have to share it situation.
Oh no, we're locked in the car and nobody can figure out the powers are. Oh no.
Oh no, we'll have to use our body heat to keep each other warm.
Yeah,
What will we
exactly.
do?
We're locked in the walk-in. You know.
Yeah. Ooh, I do have a fanfic for that too, by the way. There's like a one shot that's also like a holiday one, and you're like at like some Christmas, like you're at the like the senior center or something, like for their Christmas bash or whatever, and
The
you
holiday.
you get locked, like you go into the
Is
supply
it in a closet? Is it in like
yes, in the supply closet?
I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about. I don't
You've
think I've
The
read that.
Hallmark ones were hilarious when we
Hilarious.
did that game. We need to bring that back around the holidays because that
Oh
was
my gosh,
so,
yeah, it's like my favorite.
So many scenarios that you get placed in are like you're from a big city and then
Yeah.
you're
Right,
from a
right.
small city.
Yeah, it's
I've
incredible.
been to so many small cities in those hypotheticals.
Mm-hmm.
How will we save this small bakery from
Yeah.
Christmas
it
tree
going
farm.
bankrupt? Right, this apple farm.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. But
Yeah.
good choice though. So yeah, between these two, the second one is again, it's kind of like a one shot. It's just like a couple chapters. It is really cute though. It's well written. Wrapped Up in Clover though has been one of my favorites in a while. I loved it. So yeah, like Jimin and Suga work together. They're like competing against the same promotion. Yoongi gets it. Like they're like just really butting heads, and then they go to like an after work function and they drink too much, and so like Yoongi, like Jimin brings Yoongi back to his apartment and they're like making out on the door, and he opens the door into the apartment to like a surprise birthday party from his family.
Even better.
And so, but his family's like, Jimin's family's like super rich, and they're like, he's kind of like the black sheep of the family, like he can never get their approval, and so he's like not about to tell them this was like like this is like a one night stand I was just trying to have. So he like, oh, it's my fiance, and so then it's just like spirals from there. But it was so well written. This one's really good. I like this one a lot.
So it's like accidental fake boyfriend trope, though.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I like it.
And it's pretty long. This one's like if you're looking for like a good kind of long story, this one, highly recommend. Wrapped Up in Clover by Boy with Min. Highly recommend. Okay, last one. Here we go. Just Breathe by Cryptic Shy. This is a snippet. Also, it's a little, it's not too bad, but this will give you a good judge of the writing style. Tearing your mouth away from him, you found yourself staring into his eyes, struggling for the words to describe this overwhelming feeling. Pressing his forehead to your own, hot bursts of Jungkook's breath hit your face as he tries to calm down his breathing. Confused, he searches your face, his eyes widening at the look of bewilderment on your face. You know, this isn't really what I meant when I said I needed you. I know, you say just as breathlessly. I just can't help it. Reaching up, he drags his fingertips lightly down your back, gently grazing the skin until he makes his way down to your ass, cupping you possessively with his large hands. I got distracted, sorry. That was a bad pause, sorry. That was such a bad pause, sorry. Cupping you. My eyes, like, kept going, so I, like, had to, like, come back up. His eyes never leaving yours. Do you have any idea how obsessed with you I am? Or, turbulence, my orphan account. Noun, turbulence, irregular atmospheric motion, especially when characterized by up and down currents, violent or unsteady movement of water or some other fluid, a great commotion or agitation, conflict, or confusion. When you manage to collide into Min Yoon-gi by accident on an airplane, the brush of his hands on your skin reveals the unlikely, inconvenient truth. You are soulmates. Unfortunately for you, he is an idol, and unfortunately for your heart, you will eventually require his presence to survive. So I'll give you some context. Turbulence, there is like a genre of fanfic that's this idea of like soulmates that is like a physical connection. Like if you like find your soulmate, like you have to be with each other like forever now. Like you are physically bonded where you'll like start feeling sick and all this stuff if you're not touching each other like physically. So that's kind of this genre. So that's where that's this one, just for context.
All right. Well, that's interesting. I guess we'll choose that one just because that's a pretty interesting concept, I guess.
Yeah, this one was good. Yeah, so like it's just like it said, like it opens in the airplane, you brush up against a stranger, it turns out it's Min Yoon-gi, but you guys immediately realize, holy crap, we're soulmates. So then like the agent, like he's an idol, he is Suga, so like their management team gets a hold of you and you have to move out there because you were just visiting. Like you have to move from the States to go out there, and like it's and you're meeting a stranger, and like it's like how, you know, the progression of this love story of that, which is really good. Just Breathe, so good choice. Just Breathe is a super long fanfic that is not done. She, like, the last, I guess I said she, but they, the last, like, update was in, like, November 2023, which is very frustrating. So if anyone starts this, just be advised. It's not finished. I don't think it ever will be. It's super long. But basically the premise of Just Breathe is that you run into or, like, become entangled with this nightclub, and Yoongi owns it. He owns the nightclub. All the other members, well, not all of them, but a good handful of them work at this nightclub. You start to fall, you know, for Jungkook because you guys are in school together. And some of the other members are in school as well. But it basically then turns into kind of a love triangle between you and Jungkook and Yoongi. And so it is very angsty. It's very smutty. And it is like a pretty, and it has like a action element to it because you end up having like a stalker that's actually like leaving weird things at your door, and like it escalates and becomes like kind of violent a little bit, and so it's Jackson. Yes, Jackson, I also need you to enter my
Jackson, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Yeah. I told you to never come back.
I told you I never want to see you again.
I guess I'll just have to see you on Saturdays now because I'm busy.
Kiss,
So
kiss,
the
kiss,
rest
kiss,
of the
kiss.
kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one also, yeah, it is very well written, I will say. The dialogue for the most part is pretty good. Sometimes it gets a little like, I don't think anyone would really say that. But the characters all like they did a good job with all the members and stuff. It's really good.
But you said that one's not finished, though?
It's not finished, no. There's like 100 chapters. It's huge. Like, it is such a big fanfic. And then for the most part, I feel like it's concluded. I mean, I don't know. I just wanted, like, one more. Like, it didn't end on any, like, I just need, like, one more, like, conclusion chapter is really what I need on it. But the main, like...
You gotta filter by complete.
I know. I started it, like, when I first got into AO3, and it is, again, super well written, and I was, like, in it, and then I realized, oh no, it's not.
Hype them up a little bit. Maybe they'll get back in and
I know. All the comments on the last chapter. When's the next one coming? We need an ending. Please, let's go. We just need the ending. We just need one more chapter. End it! You're leaving us hanging on this open-ended story. It's so funny. But the other thing I like about it, too, is they handle or kind of walk through, like, mental health issues pretty well. Like, they have pretty good, like, dialogue around that. So if that's something that you're also want in your fanfic, I don't know. I thought they did a good job, though. But that's it. That concludes Would You Rather Fanfic Edition. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for participating.
So fun.
That was fun. Yeah, and it was fun for me to put together because, again, I have so many bookmarks. I'm going to be very busy through my travels in the next couple of weeks.
Just hope nobody's reading over your shoulder.
Yeah. Well, luckily, it just looks like I'm reading a regular book, which is nice. Please, yeah, at any time, if you see me in public, do not read what I'm reading. Just throwing that out there. I had someone send me, I can't remember who it was. Someone sent me something on Instagram, and it was like, my superpower is reading complete smut and garbage in public. And complete. Yeah, I thought it was like, and just being like completely calm, like it is unbothered. But I'm literally reading complete smut like in public, and that is my superpower.
I love that for you.
Thank
so
you.
I can't get past the like, oh my god, everybody here knows. They can just like they can see it.
I
see it in my face.
literally, if they look that deep into my phone and like what I'm reading, then good on you. Enjoy reading Jungkook getting down on Jimin or something. Like, enjoy. This is for you. You've earned it at this point. I literally don't care.
Send me that link.
Yeah, I will. Here you go, girl. I got some good ones for you.
I don't know that there's so many interesting like ways that people take like just different fanfics. And just by what you're reading is so funny to me and that's just like the tip of the iceberg, right? Like
that was like, yeah, maybe 20 stories out of like 300,000 plus BTS
like
fanfic.
if you can imagine it.
But there are incredible writers in there. I'm always like so blown away. I'm just like, good for, like, there's incredible writers, like great dialogue. Oh, I started choking. Great dialogue. Yeah, I got carried away. I'm like thinking of fanfic now. Ooh, I do need a fan myself. I'm not kidding. Woo, getting through all that. Just a quick minute here. Calm down for the next game. Woo! All right, here we go. Let's go. I think
the fact that you had a fan for fanfic.
I have like 3 fans in my top drawer because like you gotta be ready. I
thought like a little. Okay, like I was not expecting that. Any fan. Not.
I have them ready at all times. Don't worry.
Impressive.
Thank you. All right, I think you're up, Al.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready.
I don't know how well this is gonna work. So hang on a second here. Okay, so the idea here, and you can tell me how you want to do this because I tried to make this so that all 3 of us could do it, but it may actually work better if it's just 2 of you and I can moderate, right? I don't have to be in this one. I know all what I did here. The idea is a subjective BTS Guess Who. So I made Guess Who boards with like pictures on it. So I'll give you each
like the flip game.
Each a link. Yes, but like I had to do this myself though, so it's a little janky. But I will.
I'm so
We will see
excited.
if this works.
Okay.
Right. Are you in blue? You see blue?
Yes.
Okay.
Look
And
at these
and
pictures.
Jude's in red, right? Okay. I just want to
Yes.
make sure that we are each in our correct thingies here.
Yep.
Oh my
Okay. In
gosh.
here. Okay.
This is
So.
so
Okay.
funny.
This is working well so far.
Wow.
Let
Look
me
at
get my.
these pictures.
Let me get my things side by side. So the
So
idea
funny.
here, okay, so let me give you the rundown. Idea here is that those little cards that are under blocker cards, you can grab one of those
Yeah.
and drag it and put it on top of ones that you're like
Oh.
marking off,
As
right?
like
Like
not
as you're
it.
asking questions.
Okay.
Right. So
Okay.
I think I've decided I'm just gonna moderate because I want to watch how this is going, and that way. So pick a copy and paste onto like a lower part of your board the one you're picking, and I'll
And
tell
I'm
you if you
picking
picked the same one.
and
Just
so
copy,
I'm
copy
picking
paste.
one that Jude has to guess. Is that right? And then she's picking one that I'm
Right.
guessing. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Running. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We're good. I can see it
And
on my
I
peripheral.
know.
I'm not looking.
Okay. All right. So for those don't look. For those playing at home, I'm revealing real quick who each other's person is. Take a quick look. Not you both.
Yep.
Okay. Closing them up. We're not seeing them. Okay. Oh wait. Oh, hold on. I got a little peeky out here. Okay. So now you're both safe if you see my stream.
Okay.
It's fine. You won't
Okay.
see who your
Okay.
person that you chose
Okay.
is. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. These boards are so good. Okay.
All right. Let's start with Sarah. Go ahead. Now you're asking a question of Jude. But remember, we're trying to get kind of subjective here. But we'll see how it goes. If it goes too many rounds, we'll get
Okay.
specific.
Okay. Would this person give good bombastic side eye?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright.
yes, technically, but no, I know which one you're talking about.
Okay. So I gotta cover a couple people here.
Okay, it's working. Yay!
See.
Okay, I'm proud of myself here.
That's a good. Let's see. That's probably good for now.
And I did
feel
them like
those
that so
three.
that you can see through them, so that if you need to move them around as you go
Oh,
through the
okay.
game, it's
Okay.
more easy. That way you don't have to lift up a fully, like, not transparent one.
I love this. This is so fun. Okay.
Okay. Would this person be... Oh, okay, let's see. Would this person have a patient attitude while on an airplane?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no on this one.
Okay, continue to ignore me, but I have to pull up these photos again because I want to be able to look at them while you all are talking. So you have to promise me that you're
We're
going to
not
ignore.
looking.
Yes.
Yeah,
my
we're not
screen.
looking.
I
Okay.
have got my browser in big mode so that way it covers.
Because it's even better to be looking at them.
Okay.
You're doing great. This is amazing.
Is this person fluffy? Like, is it giving like fluffy vibes? Like fluffy vibes?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Shimmy
Okay,
myself.
yeah.
I'm just going to be cackling. Great.
Let's see. Would let's
Okay.
see.
I can't tell if that's fluffy or not, so I'm gonna leave it uncovered.
Would this person be a graceful loser?
No. Nope.
No. Okay.
Mm-mm.
They
No.
wouldn't.
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's true. I can help you pick up ways of reason here.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay. Is this person Or does... is this person confused often? Is this
No,
person
not at all.
often confused? Okay.
No, not at all.
Okay. So I'm going to cover that one. I'm going to cover... maybe this one too.
Okay. Is this person about to throw a huge tantrum?
I'm gonna say maybe not huge, but a slight tantrum could be inbound for sure.
Say then that can't be that one because that was a huge tantrum.
Okay. Okay. Is this person... I mean, this is like a little bit on the nose, but I'm going to ask it anyway. But does this person look good in a wig?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you
Okay.
wear wigs?
Do
Would you wear wigs?
do you wear wigs?
Have you ever worn wigs?
Have you worn a wig? Oh no, my little block. I gotta move this
In the same vein,
block.
would you take a picture with this person if you came across them at Comic-Con? With this girl. Would you take a picture with this girl if you came across her at Comic-Con?
Oh, I get what you're going. No. I get where you're going with that question. And the answer is no.
I mean, she would, but
Yes, you would, but
Yes, you
for the
would.
purpose
Sorry.
of the game.
Yeah,
But
in
no,
real life,
that's not the
yes,
person
but
you
in
have.
purpose of this, yes. I was like trying to decipher that question, and then I realized, like, obviously there's a Sailor June right there. I'm like, yes, okay, I know where you're going. Okay, hold on one second. I'm covering some stuff still from my last question. Okay. I don't have enough blocks.
Oh, well, just copy and paste. Add some more.
Actually, I think that worked out. Oh no, I think I need one more.
Just copy. Control C, Control V, babe.
Got it. Nope, that's not what
Well,
I
not.
wanted. Well, where's the over? There we go.
There you go.
Okay. Would this person would I don't know how to ask the question. These are also they're all doing very different things. Would you want to do karaoke with this person?
No.
Okay.
No. Mm-mm. Okay. Mm-mm. Would you want to eat what this person cooked for you?
In IRL? Yes. In this instance? Probably not.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
in this particular scenario, he has not made anything for me. IRL?
Okay.
Yes, I would, for sure. So hopefully that helps.
Okay. Got it. It gives me a close. Well, it narrows
wait.
it down for me.
You said no to karaoke. I did.
Yeah, I said
did
no.
that wrong.
I would not want to do karaoke with that person.
Okay.
Try
okay.
if you Control Z a couple times there, you might
Yeah.
be able
thank
to
you.
undo your business.
Yeah, I think I did that the other way. There we go. Yeah, I did that the back. Okay. Okay.
More little card covers.
You're good. Okay, would this person do the fan chant with me? Oh, what was
It
that?
would maybe depend on it, possibly. It would probably depend on however they were feeling that day.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Is this person at a pajama party?
No. Is my person is my person again, this is a bit on the nose, sorry, but I'm down to 2 options, so
We're getting down to the wire.
yeah. Is my person a magical girl?
She is.
Yes. Is it Sailor June?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Try again, Sarah. You only have one other guess that you
I
can
know.
make.
Do
You
I
can do it.
do I have another turn? Or do I have to
Yeah.
wait till my next turn? I think I have to wait till my next turn, right?
Do it.
Yeah,
Just go for it.
Oh, you sure? Okay, is it Min
Yeah.
Yoonji? Min Yoonji?
It sure is.
Yay!
It is. Good job, Sarah.
You're
Yes.
right. She is a magical girl. You're right. Yes.
All right, Jude. You can take a wild guess. You can all or nothing. Go big or go home.
I have
Take a guess.
no clue. I have 0 clue on who she's got.
Do you want me to narrow down by member? Would that be helpful?
No, it's okay.
You want me to just tell you?
Just tell me who you got. Yeah.
I picked for you Judgy Jin.
I was gonna ask, my next question was gonna be, are they judging?
Yes.
But I didn't want it to be too on the nose.
The answer would be yes. This was
Oh,
fun. I
that
like
was
this.
fun.
Amazing.
Good work on this.
You
Wow.
did a great job. I can't believe
That
that,
was
actually
awesome. That was
actually
awesome.
like
That was fun.
worked out. That was
It
good.
did.
Good
Gosh.
job.
The pictures you chose,
Ugh.
I'm just dying. They're like cackling. These are so funny.
I wanted to have, I even did like some research, right? Like I I had ChatGPT, like, give me kind of an analysis of a typical Guess Who board of like, because there's the whole thing is that there's members that, there's things that have like blonde hair and blue eyes and like blonde hair and brown eyes. And so all the possible combos, I was like, how am I going to do this? The 7 people. So I even had to go back through and was like, okay, I've got 3 of these, 3 of these, and 4 of these, and some of them are like they're wearing stuff on their heads, they're dressed up in wigs. There's like
Yeah, this was well done.
layers of things.
Well done. Here we go. Last game of the evening. Here we go.
That.
That Bod.
Yes, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Spot That Bod, the game show of hot BTS bods for armies to swoon over. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the medicine, so you should keep your eye on the bod. The rules are easy as handul set, so let's meet our contestants, Sarah and Al. Give them a round of applause.
I'm so excited. Oh my gosh.
All right, ladies, tell us a little bit about yourselves. Where are you from and who's your bias?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm on the show. I'm just such a fan. My name is Sarah. My bias is Jay Hobbit because he's my sunshine and he is my hope. Ah, hey, Mom. Oh my gosh.
We get that a lot around here. I hope you win.
Oh my
All
gosh,
right,
you
and
too,
let's take it over to Allison. Let's say hi to Allison. Where are you
Oh
from
my
and who's your
god.
bias?
I'm from Colorado, and my bias is RM, but honestly, like, I've got kind of a lot of records, so let's say like
Oh,
pretty much all
well.
7. Just be real here.
Oh, yes. We all
Very
love them. You don't
excited.
have to twist my RM. All right, let's get to it. If you can hit that button. How to play. Look at hot bodies. Determine who the body belongs to. And there are 3 rounds. Easy, medium, and hard. And I would say we're keeping score, but let's face it, we're all winners at the end of the day in this game. So let's
I
get it
love it.
started with round 1.
Yeah, this is like Whose Line, where the
Woo!
points don't matter.
Yeah, the points don't matter. All right, you can hit it one more time. Round 1. All right.
Beep, beep,
Whose
beep.
body is it?
Darn it! I was slow on the buzzer.
Good.
Junka, go ahead and hit it. Let's see. It was Junka.
I spent a lot of time
Oh,
looking at
wow.
that picture.
She sure did. In 3D, I hope.
Oh yeah.
Allison's on the board. Let's move on to round 2.
We should have had to pick names so that we had to be like, Jungkook and Jimin, Jungkook and Jimin.
Yeah.
We were like,
I'll say
team tag
I'll
team, team tag team.
I'll do J-Hope.
so-
I'll do my bias, yeah. So I'll yell J-Hope.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
it?
Are we good? Is this round 2?
This is perfect.
Round
Right.
2.
Ah,
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Yes. Great. Wonderful.
Okay.
All
If I
right.
could just
Round 2.
All right.
You click once. Yep. And everything will change.
Okay.
Jimmy, J-Hope, J-Hope, J-Hope. Jimmy!
All right. Let's
I forgot my
read it.
buzzword.
Get
Yeah.
It's Jimmy.
I recognize
Good
that
job,
German
Sarah's on the board.
anytime. Yeah.
We
Oh,
must
I was
have
gonna
been
say the
set
nipple.
free. I had to throw a nipple in there. All right.
Yeah.
I give the people what they want. That's
I
what I
appreciate
always
that.
say.
It's for the people. It's for the
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
Gosh.
exactly. Round
Are we ready?
3.
Round
Yeah.
3.
Yep.
Okay. Round 3.
J-Hope, J-Hope, J-Hope. Jin.
Oh, it
Oh,
is.
RM.
Let's see.
Oh, dang it.
Jin!
Jin.
That was the
This is
7
sure
to
like
2
catch.
reveal.
1 for tuna.
All right. Man, I'm too slow on this.
Chumchi!
Oh, no.
Medium,
Medium
level.
level.
Here we go.
I like the
Medium
animation.
level.
That was good.
Thank you.
J-Hope,
All right.
Oh, wait. Okay.
'Kay.
Yes.
Round
Oh,
J-Hope,
RM,
J-Hope.
Sugar.
Allison.
Sugar.
It's Sugar. That's right. Got it. It's Sugar. That gummy smile.
Oh, yeah. Know that chin anywhere. Okay. Round 5.
Round 5.
Are we ready?
Keep
Ready.
it alive. We ready.
J-Hope, 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 J-Hope.
J-Hope.
It's J-Hope!
I thought you were calling your own team name. But it's also correct.
Yeah, both
All
correct.
right. Girls are on.
Gosh,
And
this
then
picture.
just like this part here.
Can wait,
Okay.
just wait a Oh, okay, that's fine.
Sorry, I can't go back.
That's alright,
Back
that's
I
right.
have access to the slideshow.
Yeah, you're right. That's alright. I will be visiting it later.
Ah. Okay, round 6.
Okay. J-Hope, 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 J-Hope.
Oh, damn it.
V!
Sarah.
Mm.
Oh, it's V. Let's
Oh.
see. Thirst trap of the year. All right, let's move along.
Oh, man. All right.
Ooh,
Hard level.
okay.
The hard level.
Okay, okay.
Okay, here we go. I'm sorry,
J-Hope,
they all say round
J-Hope,
6. I
J-Hope.
must have forgot to change.
Sorry. Click too fast. I clicked too fast.
RM!
Let's see.
See, I'm
Yes,
spending
it
too
is. I
long
had to-
looking at the picture versus ringing
I
in.
know.
Allison just
This
is locked
also,
in.
Sarah was like very obsessed with these pictures
Yeah.
when they came out. She was
Gym
like
thirst trap
very
pics. Oh my gosh.
yeah, the minute
Yeah,
that
you've
RM posted them,
studied.
she was like, "Have you seen him at the
Yes.
gym?" Like she lost her mind.
I was like, the traps. Look at these shoulders.
Sorry. The grass is not working anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good one though.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All
I'll have
right.
to
at
come
least-
back to that later.
And he always posts those like when we need them. He just like some sort of
No.
news comes out and he's like, I know what y'all need. Thirst trap. Picture.
We need this.
Here you go.
He's not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Round 8.
Okay. Round 8. A toughie. A toughie.
This picture.
Oh wait, TMRM, Jimin.
Let's go, Al. It's Jimin. Let's see.
Yeah, it
It
took me a second.
is,
I thought it was a knee. I thought it was a knee, so I had to like
it was
lean in.
a knee.
I
I was like,
leaned
this
in.
is
I have
the
no
weirdest
idea.
knee.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
so.
look,
Yeah.
I thought it was, but
You
like,
have no idea how much editing it took. I was like, okay, if I have
Well
it this far out, you
done.
can tell it's a shoulder. But if I move it just
Well
a couple
done.
like
That
smidgens
was-
in, it made it so confusing.
that was sneaky. That was
Yeah.
very sneaky.
I love it. Yeah.
Thank
Well
you, thank
done.
you. This is
That was good. That was devious.
okay.
All right. Round 9.
Round
Okay.
9. Feeling fine.
What? J-Hope?
There.
Is this Jungkook? Ah,
All right. DRM. I'm
what's
gonna go with.
happening?
I'm gonna go. Jin.
Oh, let's take a look.
What?
It is.
Wow.
All
Good
right, next one is a
job.
bonus round
I've
for
never
all of
seen
us
this
because I know we all know
picture.
this picture.
Okay.
It's a good one, isn't it? Okay, bonus
Bonus.
round.
Hey,
Everybody loves this. Get ready.
J-Hope, J-Hope.
Let's answer it
Jungkook.
together, ladies.
Jungkook, Jungkook, Jungkook,
Wait,
Jungkook.
there's too many abs. That can't be normal. Can't be right.
There's too many abs. What is happening? I
2,
love this
3,
photo.
4,
There's way
5,
too many
6, 7, 8.
abs.
There's like 10 showing right here. There's like
Yeah,
4, 5,
Yeah,
6,
right?
7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
10.
he's subhuman.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Jungkook.
He's gonna be X-Men school. He needs to go. Way to go,
That was
everybody.
fabulous. Good job.
We all
win
win
in
in the end. You're right. When you're right, you're right. We all win in the end. You are correct. Amazing.
Yeah, we
Yay!
all win in the end.
I loved
I
it.
love it.
That was amazing.
That was great. That was
Yes.
well done.
Good job to both
Thank
of
you.
you. Your games were on point. I loved it. That was so fun.
Yes.
Yay!
And thank you for your game. You've given our listeners so many recommendations for fanfics and really promoted creatives and the things that they do best.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you to you fanfic writers out there. Ours is entertainment.
Yes.
Keep
Keep
it
'em
up.
coming.
All that you do.
Keep them coming.
If
And
you want
thank-
ideas,
And thank you,
I have
Al,
a
for
lot.
coming and playing. And yes,
I need
we've
that.
provided you a muse now.
hmm
She's happy to
Exactly.
give you ideas.
Yeah.
Happy. I have a lot of ideas.
Between the two of you,
Hit me up.
yeah. Jude also has good
Absolutely.
fanfic ideas. For not
I
reading
have a
any
lot of
fanfic, Jude is
Yeah.
she's got some ideas too. So.
I
How
watched a lot of TV.
hmm
what we should do is make our own like synopsis for fanfics that are just like we're putting them out there so that other people can steal those ideas and write. I don't have
Right.
time. Girlfriend does not have time to write one,
Mhm.
but I got a lot of
Yeah.
ideas. I can write
Mhm.
little snippets.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do that work.
I
She's gonna end up writing her own.
yeah. Probably, yeah. Send it to me. I'll read it. Thank you.
We're bad influencers.
It's true.
Well, thank you to you
well,
both.
what a fun game. Dude.
Yes.
Thank you both.
I
Yes,
love game
always
night.
The best time.
Uh-huh.
The best time.
And happy anniversary. I'm very
Thank
pleased.
you.
A whole
Yes,
year in.
yes.
Whole year
I'm
in.
gonna go see if I can open some cabinets now.
Some cabinets? Oh, because of the toddler thing. I forgot our own joke. I was like, what?
She still hasn't figured out the door handles, but she
Yeah.
Got
might
it.
have gotten the cabinet.
Got it. Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
That was so good. Oh, well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here with us today.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
as always, everyone,
Bora
Bora
hey.
hey.
Like, comment, and subscribe.